We're going to pray the Stations of the Cross, and in praying the Stations of the Cross, we're going to introduce you to the 14 stations which are a feature and a fixture in the parish of St Bartholomew's in the Townhead area of Coatbridge. Every Christian, every Catholic knows that from the very beginning of Christianity, the disciples were very enthused about telling the story of Jesus' passion, death, and his resurrection. And when pilgrims came to Jerusalem, they were very, very keen to identify the different scenes associated with Jesus' life. In fact, it became part of a pilgrimage visit, a pilgrimage journey. Then what happened was in the 1500s, because it wasn't possible to visit the Holy Land as before, villages all over Europe decided to set up replicas of the different scenes of the road towards Calvary in Jerusalem. And eventually these shrines became part of the 14 stations which we traditionally see in our cathedrals and basilicas and churches and oratories throughout the world. I'm even thinking that while we introduce you to the stations in St Bartholomew's in Coatbridge, I'm even thinking that how often, even the parishioners themselves of St Bartholomew's, how often do we pray the Stations of the Cross? Yes, we look at the station, but do we actually focus? Do we actually place ourselves in the scene with firm faith? Do we journey? Do we see the expressions and the experiences of the people that played their part in the Lord's journey towards Calvary? Whether it be Mary or Jesus himself, whether it be Simon or the women of Jerusalem or Veronica. The stations are not just about these characters. They're about you. They're about me. They're about all of us. We play a part in this journey, these stations, in this journey, the Via Crucis, towards Calvary. So as we pray the Stations of the Cross, let's focus on what the actual station depicts. Look at the expressions. See the pain, the fall of the Lord, the heavy burden of the cross. Pray with a firm faith, but pray with hope, because we know at the end of that journey, we know what happens.